Okay, I don't know whether you're going to find this amusing or frustrating. This is the kind of thing in this video that I sometimes find so frustrating. It just makes me want to shoot myself in the face. I'm so embarrassed that human beings actually kind of come up with this crap. It's kind of depressing in that sense. But it never ceases to amaze me, the kind of shit that people are prepared to come out with, let alone the fact that they try and sell people that shit and expect them to buy it, let alone the fact that people do buy that shit. I've got a clip that I want to play you from a video that I got on a channel I subscribe to called Berean Beacon, which is a marvellous channel. I'd recommend it to everybody. It's a marvellous and growing repository of absolute shite. The guy that runs this channel, he never wastes a day. Never a day goes by where he doesn't upload some absolute pillar of bullshit. On this particular case, this was a podcast, and it was by, let me get it up, it was by Carol Rushton, and it's called The Real War on Women, and it's by Southwest Radio Ministries, and you've never heard a bigger load of shit in your entire life. What she's trying to do is to make the case with the election coming up in the USA that the real pro-woman party is the GOP, it's the Republicans, and that the Democrats are really the anti-women party there. Now, I could play you, I'm not even from the USA, but I can see what a load of shite. All the way through the video, it just carries on and on and on and on and on. But the best, I've got to play you the best bit. There's this one bit that you think, well, I'm just going to play. This is Carol Rushton. I'll play you the clip and then say a few comments on it. Though I could just end the video after playing the clip, I'm quite sure.
Since the majority of babies born are female, does it stand to reason that the majority of babies killed before they are born through abortions are also female? If that is so, then which political party is committing the real war on women? The pro-life GOP, who believes that female babies have the right to live, or the Democrat Party, who believes that unborn female babies are disposable and can be killed whenever and for whatever reason their mothers want?
Okay, so where to start? What I would ask you to do for the moment is just to ignore the elephant in the room, if that's possible, because it's a pretty fucking big elephant, and this isn't really that big a room, not in terms of housing a fully grown African elephant. But if we could just step round the elephant for a bit and look at the logic there, which is that there's more girls born than boys, and therefore, if you abort more girls than you abort more boys. Therefore, it's sexist, it's discriminating against women, which is what anybody who's pro-abortion must be doing. So I wonder if this Carol Rushton, if she adopts the same logic to everything else. We know statistically that there are far more women over the age of 65 than there are men over the age of 65. So I presume she thinks that people over that age should just be allowed to starve in the gutter, because anything that you could possibly do to aid their circumstance in relation to social security or any other kind of benefit is going to disproportionately help women than it's going to help men. So anybody who supports helping people over the age of 65 is a terrible misandrist, if we adopt the kind of philosophy that Carol Rushton adopts. But we can't ignore the elephant in the room any longer, can we? The elephant in the room is, of course, that there are more boys born than girls in the first place. Her basic statistic, she says, if we assume that there are more girls born than boys, but there aren't more fucking girls born than boys, there's more boys born than girls in every country around the world. You can see the statistics for the United States on your screen. I just found this who is she trying to sell this to? Who is stupid enough to buy this kind of shite? Somebody must be, and it just beggars belief that anybody could be so unaware of such rudimentary facts and rudimentary logic that they'd fall for this kind of shit. Anyhow, I thought that might interest you. That's all I've got to say. I've got a cake baking in the oven. I had a bit of a cake catastrophe last week. I tried to bake my first cake. It was shit. Let's hope today's is better. Maybe I'll put a picture of the cake on the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and bye for now. Okay, well here we are down in the kitchen. As I said, I baked another cake. I had a go last week. It wasn't entirely successful. In fact, you could say that it was a howling fuck up. The first thing I didn't do was a chocolate cake, and I didn't put any cocoa powder in, which I was supposed to do. It's only when I saw the tin of cocoa powder on the side afterwards and thought, wasn't I supposed to use that at some stage? So that was the first thing. Second thing, I put it in the oven. It rose not as much as it should have done. And then when I put it on the top, it was horrible. About half an hour, it just slumped down. Well, I took this cake out about 10 minutes now. I'm going to show you it now. So far, there's been no slumping. So far, it's just about, I don't know why this is as blurred as it is. Maybe I've just made it blurred. Maybe my life is just blurred generally. But there you go, that's the cake. So I'm pretty happy with that so far. Okay, thank you for watching and bye for now.